at the doctor's office. I know this doesn't look like the doctor's office. Not really, but trust me, it sort of kind of is. I got to town at 10 o'clock. The doctor opens at 9, so I know I'm late. We know this. He gives me number 28. They were currently on number 4. So I have a long wait. It will probably be well after lunch. The problem I have today, nothing major. And trust me, the bandage is a good thing. I have an infected cuticle, and it looks really swollen and nasty, and you're glad that I have a bandage on, trust me. So, been waiting for it to go away on its own, and it won't. And you don't want infections to get out of hand here. So, as swollen and painful as it is, I thought we'd better get it looked at. I've lost track of Melanie. She's somewhere around here. I went to the iMart for a Coke. I've been gone for almost an hour. Because why wait? They said they'll call me when they're ready, and it will be a couple hours at least. At least. Fun. Well, that ended up being much easier than I thought it would be. Excuse me, this white light's bugging me. What's the deal? Is that any better? I don't know. Anyway, the doctor's visit was simple. As I said, we got there at 10. They opened at 9. And they were very busy, so I knew it was going to be like after lunch. I got number 28. They were on number 4. They're open from 9 in the morning to 11:30. Then they break, and they come back until from 4 to 6. So I was pretty sure we were going to have to like come back at 4 o'clock, because I went to the Quickie Mart, had a Coke. She went shopping, did I don't know what. We got back over there around 11, and they'd quit taking new people. They were not taking names anymore because they were full. And so we're sitting there, and they're on like, number 12, 14. We're like, oh man, this is gonna, It's like, oh no. Now mine is simple. It's a abscess, some type of it's just a cuticle infection. As I said, you're glad it's bandaged. I haven't had a manicure in ages, so it wasn't from, sometimes over-aggressive manicures can cause the infection, or dirty tools, because they don't wash the tools here between patients, customers, whatever. It's a manicure, it's not a patient. They don't wash them. I was at one place that put them in an autoclave, but it wasn't plugged in, and they would only leave them in there for about 10 seconds, and they'd pull them back out. So people thought they were being clean. Anyway, I have no idea why I got it. Odd little infections happen here a lot. And I tried using just Neosporin that's a topical antibiotic, but generally this is internal, and a topical is not going to work. I was soaking it in a 50-50 mix of hot water and vinegar, because that helps relieve the pain and the swelling. And as soon as you take it out, the swelling comes back. So it doesn't do much good, but it feels good at the moment. And so I gave it a couple days. It was getting worse. I was like, well, not going to go away. Going to need some antibiotics. Now you can buy them here without a prescription. You're not supposed to, but you can. We got sorry stores selling antibiotics. But I wanted to make sure and get the right dosage, what have you, because doctor visits are cheap. You may as well go. Biggest expense is the time. As I said, this was going to take all day. So at 11:35, he calls me in, and I'm like, what? They stopped taking names because he's going to finish that whole batch before he breaks for lunch. And by the time he got to me, there was only about 8 or 9 other people left. So he's probably going to be done pretty quick, because he was running them through fast. And it was like this. I told Melanie, I said, he's going to look at that. It's obvious what it is. It's, it's an infected cuticle. It's, you know, she's like, well, it could be a diabetes problem and this. And I said, no, this is not. This is an infected cuticle. It is obvious. And I looked it up on Google to show her pictures, and they're exactly as gross as this finger. And I was like, that's what it is. I've had them before. They're distractingly painful, but, you know, what are you going to do? So he's either going to lance it or he's not. And he's going to give me medicine or he's not. That's as simple as it is. That's what it's going to take. I said, 5-10 minutes max. This is not going to be a long visit. And apparently most people in line had just as simple issues. Like there was a girl right in front of me, real cute, little bitty girl. This one eye just swollen shut. Looked like pink eye mixed with who knows what. It was bad. It was all swollen shut. And she had an infection of some kind. He calls her in. She goes in with her mom and grandmother and 3 or 4 siblings. They were in the office for less than 5 minutes, and they leave, and they had a prescription. And I was like, oh yeah, he's getting them through. He's getting them through quick. Because I really wasn't paying attention. I was like reading a book, not really watching how fast they were going through. So we got there at 10. He called me in at 11:35. By 12, we were down the street at the mall getting lunch. So I mean, we were in there for 5 minutes, maybe. I think he talked to me a little more just because I was a foreigner. But he just gave me some antibiotics, a week supply, and you know you take the whole week. I know that. People here don't follow that. They should. And then he gave 10, only 10 pain pills. And these aren't like good pain pills. This isn't like codeine. You're not getting that here. This is, I forget the name, Ketes. It's like a dextroprofen, something in the ibuprofen family. It's just half a step above ibuprofen. It's basically useless. And he only gives 10 because it's a serious painkiller. You will not get good pain medicine here, ever. They just don't do it. So pain medicine here is a joke. Luckily, it doesn't hurt that bad. But all total, there's the prescription. The doctor visit, that's what we want to know, is how much. The doctor visit was 250 pesos, $5. That's a cheap doctor visit. The medicine was like 33 pesos and 28 pesos each. So, you know, 60 cents, 80 cents a pill. For here, those are kind of expensive pills, but all total, doctor visit and all, I was out 1,400 pesos. So 28 bucks got me into the doctor and 2 prescriptions. $28. Medical here is so cheap. It really is. Medical and dental you can do out of pocket. You do not need insurance for your daily care. If you want like your catastrophic insurance, that would be good. For your regular doctor visits, blood work, stuff like that, insurance would be almost a waste because they're so cheap. Dental, same thing. I went in and got x-rays, fillings, cheap, crazy cheap. And of course, the high quality homemade paper bags. We don't get plastic bags anymore because they pretend to care for the environment here. Anyway, doctor visit was easy. It was fast. Honestly, I can't believe when I got there at 10 and we're out by 11:45. And there were 24 people ahead of me. So I cannot complain. He gets you in and out. Because I think if you have something major, you go to the hospital anyway. So if you're going to the little sick call, the little doctor in town, it's not anything major. Everyone's going in. It's like, you know, when everyone's going in for the flu, stuff like that, you go in and the doctor's just handing out flu meds. I had one in the U.S. that had pre-prepared bags of samples. So you go in for the flu, he'd say, oh, yep, that's what you got. And he'd give you free medicine, the samples, because it was just easy. And it's raining. Oh boy. Anyway, doctor visit was good, easy, cheap. $28, doctor and medicine. Gotta love it.
Enjoy your day in paradise.